So today I decided to speedrun FNAF Freddy's Security Breach. For starters, I have never done a speedrun in my life, like ever. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea, but I decided to try speedrunning it, having zero speedrun experience, well, somewhat zero experience.
They used to hold the world record on Google Gaga by USUS on Mario Maker.
After some research, I decided to start practicing. To this day, this game is getting beaten faster and faster. At the time of this recording, the fastest run was about like 3 minutes. Surprisingly, this new run doesn't actually require Freddy, but more of precise jumping and a clipping glitch, backwards long jump, trick, tight beat. The rest is pretty simple. You hum and breathe your stamina meter, you make precise jumps, and break the game a little bit. So first off, I did this run on a PlayStation 5. And why is that important, you may ask? Well, because I'm suffering from success. The reason is loading times. A lot of runs use this glitch, but the catch is that it's pretty hardware dependent to some extent. This bug allows you to walk through areas that have not yet been loaded, but once they load, everything goes back to being solid. The only problem I faced was the biggest time saver isn't doable on a PS5 because the areas load too fast. So I was forced to do a longer one that isn't very meta. Okay, so here's how the run goes. Number 1, make sure you put the voice volume down. For some reason, that is still not fixed, but whatever. You just spam square or whatever to get out of Freddy as soon as possible. Make sure you summon Vanessa as soon as possible. Get the flash wash, open this door, go towards the vent. The rest, you control your stamina, memorize the vent patterns, which is pretty easy. I think this was the easiest part of the run. Now here's where it gets interesting. You're supposed to walk up to this corner and make precise jumps to clip through the wall. It might get some time to get used to it, but once you get a feel for the pattern, it'll become second nature. Once you creep through the wall, you're gonna run to this direction and then towards these bean bags. I fucking hate those things. Jump over them, get around, and then you're gonna get 3 options to continue your run. There's the I'm a pussy route, there's the I'm crazy as fuck route, and the last one, it's a little mixture of both. So I try to do all these, and in this specific area is where 90% of my runs went to. I give up trying to pray my jumps were gonna be good enough, so I settled for the round. And my dumbass still managed to somehow those too. If you're better than me at this game, you're gonna then glitch through Faster Blast. It's a pretty simple glitch, but I don't know if it's just me, but I somehow kept messing up this jump. I don't want to talk about it. The next step should have been to glitch down and fall under this void to trigger the chase sequence you get for the Vanny ending. But unfortunately for us, PS5 loads up Faster Blast almost instantly. But there's a different route. Next, you pick up the laser gun or the Faster Blaster, get into the arena by getting into the elevator, getting out of it, and then getting on top of it, and then jumping off. Yeah. Then you run to the specific area and do more precise jumping, but in my opinion, I think these are the easiest jumps to make. Once you do a little parkour, you're gonna jump over to these stairs over here, and then you book it to the top, and then go after that button, press the button, run is complete. I was not very happy with any of my runs. I think my fastest was around 5 minutes, and I was thinking of giving up entirely until I saw a new strategy pop up. Remember when I said that in this area was where 90% of my runs went to because of the parkour area? Turns out this new strat basically doesn't require any parkouring and is way easier. It's very similar to the skip we did before with the clipping glitch, except this one is a bit easier to perform. You need to get to this box over here and spam the jump button. Definitely not as big as a time saver, but it's definitely the safest and the least risky route, and it's decently fast. So after many attempts and many failures, I finally got a decent run I was happy with. So in this final run I performed, everything went really smoothly, except for 1 or 2 tiny mistakes. I ended up taking way longer than usual on the clipping glitch. Sometimes it would be instant, sometimes it would take me a whole minute, and unfortunately in this run it took me the longest. Besides that, everything else went really smoothly until Faster Blast came up, where somehow, I don't know why, I made a wrong turn. I've never made that mistake before, but whatever, it wasn't that bad of a time loss. At least that's what I like to tell myself.
The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night.
Well, it may not be world record or close to it, at least I was in last place, right? I still think I could do even better and a faster run, but for my first ever speedrun experience, I am very happy with how I performed. And also this experience has made me not want to speedrun ever again. While I definitely had my moments where I wanted to end it all, I just kept coming back, trying over and over, to the point where I was doing this basically daily. I always had an interest in the speedrunning community.
And we're gonna do that as fast as we can. As fast as you can. Yeah, we need to finish as fast as we can.
But I always thought I didn't have what it takes mentally. I know currently this game is getting a lot of hate about how broken it is. Well, at this point I agree that it's basically impossible to play the whole game without running into a glitch. Regardless of how buggy it is, I played through the whole thing and I still thought it was a pretty good game. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'm a FNAF fan. Yes, I'm caught up with the lore. So that just about does it for this video today. If you guys would like to see me speedrun another game, then I'll prepare myself mentally to torture myself.